Now welcome to your beautiful home. Hi, this is Jake Bautista from MetroGuide Realty, and before we begin, for quality home tours, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Now, welcome to our latest open house tour for an intelligently designed 5-bedroom modern house and lot for sale located here in Ayala Alabang, Muntinlupa City. So this house has a lot area of approximately 711 square meters and a floor area of approximately 864 square meters. Upon entering the house, you're welcomed by a modern facade and a spacious 4-carport area. What really stands out about this house is its functionality. To begin, you have an automated gate over here. The motor is just about to be installed. The house just finished construction, so there are still some items that are going to be added in the next several days. That's why you still have some construction materials over here. So let's go through some of the features of the house. You have load-bearing tiles over here throughout the entire driveway. So you can easily fit 2 cars over here and 2 more cars at the front of the house. You have a storage room over here, and you have a driver's or staff room over here. It has a bathroom here, and you have a step ladder here leading to the quarters up there. And now let's head on in towards the main entrance. The house facade has a very modern and minimalist feel. It also has these large tempered and tinted windows which keep the rooms inside cool. And if you go over here, you see that you have a second automated gate which opens up to an additional 2-carport area. So if you add the parking space here and the 2 cars over there and this driveway, you can actually fit 6 cars here. For the entrance, you have these huge double doors. They haven't installed the doorknobs yet, and you even have the option of installing your own smart locks. Now welcome to your beautiful home. Upon entering the house, the first thing that you feel is that it's so open. You have this high ceiling area and you have this massive window at the corner of the house, letting in so much natural light, and you have a double height ceiling. This is easily 20 feet high with these massive windows, letting in light from the east side of the property. So just to give you an orientation, the front of the house is facing the west, and the back of the house is facing the east. That's why the living space is really designed this way to maximize the morning light. So from here, you can see that you can easily fit a large living room set over here, and this is such a great space to entertain guests and family members. And you have a beautiful view of your staircase leading to your second level and a third level where you have 2 bedrooms. So on an added note, if you head over here, you have your powder room. So I kept the door open because the lights haven't been installed yet, but here's a quick view. On this side, here's access towards the parking area. So you don't necessarily need to use the big entrance every time, especially if you're bringing in groceries or you just need to go in and out very quickly. So from here, you have a secondary living space. So this area can serve as an additional entertainment space. You can even make this an informal dining area, and it's a great hub for the entire house because it really connects every part of the house, from the formal dining space, the main living area, the kitchen, the lanai, and the pool area. But from here, I'd like to point out the potential of this space. So from this view, you can really appreciate this entertainment space. You can imagine keeping this open and having it as an extension of your living space. You can have a couple of tables or chairs over here. You can even have a ping pong table or other recreational games here. And you have a space here which is going to be used as a koi pond. So this will be a very cool and relaxing space for the family. In addition, you have a refreshing patch of greenery over here, and it leads towards the other amenities of the house, which we will explore later. Now let's head back in. From the patio space, the secondary living area, you have these large sliding doors leading towards your formal dining space. What's great about this is it gives you the feeling of openness but still creates that separation. Especially if you have a lot of food that just got cooked here. So you see that the whole space has a more elegant feel because of the wooden flooring, and you also have the cove lighting, and you already have a split type air conditioning unit for this space. And you have this oversized window, making the whole space so well lit. In terms of the allotment for furniture, you see that this can easily fit a table for 8 or even 10 people, with plenty of space left over for additional cabinetry. And from here, you have the swinging door leading towards your main kitchen. You know what's really great about this main kitchen is that it's so functional and spacious. You see that you have this massive center island countertop which has multiple uses. You have this elevated space which is great as an informal dining area. You can imagine having some high stools over here and getting together with friends and family for a meal or drinks here, or even a late breakfast. And you have this show kitchen space where you have a cooktop, and you already have a range hood here. This is actually the type which goes up over here and sucks in the air coming out from the cooktop area. And on this side, you see that you have so much pantry space all around. Even the center island is maximized by having storage on this side and even on the other side. In addition, you even have another informal dining space over here. So you can even have an additional breakfast nook space here by having a small table. And on this side, you have a pantry room on top of all the storage that you already have. You already also have a built-in space here where you have a kitchen branded microwave and oven. And on this side, this is where you can have your refrigerator. You also already have a built-in split type air conditioning unit for the entire space. And as we go over here, this is where you have your maid's quarters. So you see that it has a large window and it even has cabinetry here. And it has its own bath space. So the doorknob is just about to be installed. And now we have the screen door, which I just like to note is a really nice screen door. It's not like one of those flimsy ones. It's really well built. And it leads out to your laundry and service area. So you can see that it already has a stainless steel sink on this side, and we are going to have a cover on this entire space. If you want to use this space for hanging clothes and for heavy cooking, this is a great area. And you have drainage here and a pathway leading to the front of the house. And on the other side, you have a way leading to your garden and pool space. And you see that the covering here reaches all the way here. So you can really use this as a drying area. And now let's head on in. From this angle, you can really appreciate how spacious the whole kitchen area is. You also have an additional swinging door access here towards your living space. And you have this massive sliding door leading towards your main patio and swimming pool area. The patio area is so well designed that it serves as an extension space of your informal dining space in your kitchen area. So you can imagine when this is opened up, you have an additional table over here, and this is such a cool and relaxing spot because it enjoys the morning sun, and the moment it reaches about 1 p.m. onwards, the sun is already on top and moving to the other side. So this whole area is already quite cool. And from here, you have a gorgeous view of your garden and pool area. This whole area is one of the best parts of the house because it's so private and secluded. You won't even think that there's an area like this and so spacious from the front of the house. And you see that you have a very spacious lap pool, and they even built in some steps over here, so you can just imagine lounging over here, and it's even perfect if you have small children in the house because you have a shallow part of the pool. But if you have like some tall people in the family, or you really want to do some serious swimming, the pool reaches about 5 feet on this side. But it even has these guards so that you can easily climb up from this side of the pool. And on this side, you have a barbecue area and additional garden space. So you can just imagine having a big grill over here in the afternoons. And this whole area becomes very cool because the sun is already on that side once around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, or 5 o'clock comes around in the afternoon. And here's another vantage point of the garden and pool area. And you have an additional covering over here, which we are about to install. And now let's head on in towards the living space again. From this angle, you can see that your patio space is also integrated into the first patio area for the secondary living space. So you have a water feature over here and then a water feature on the other end of the house. So that lowers the temperature and makes the whole space much more relaxing, comforting, and a great space to hang out for the family. I'd also like to point out that this whole kitchen space, I can't stop gushing about it because of the space and accessibility. It has such a large island countertop, but there's still so much room to maneuver. This is coming from someone whose family is really into cooking. Okay, let's head on out. So from the main kitchen space, you have the dining area, you have the secondary living space. On this side, you have a storage room which also has the electrical breakers. And here you have the guest room. You can consider this room the first bedroom, but you have 5 more bedrooms and an attic at the second floor and the third levels. And you already have built-in cabinetry over here. And you have this large window, split-type air conditioning unit, and even a high ceiling. You also have a provision here if you want to have your own type of lights installed. This is great as a provision, especially if you're getting your own interior designer. And here you have your own full bath. I just want to point out that having this frosted glass window for the door is a great touch which adds a lot of elegance to the entire space, and it also adds to how well lit your bath space is. And now, let's head on up towards the second level of the house. Welcome to the second level of this house, where you have a spacious family hallway and den space. You see that you have these large windows which once again face the east side of the property, showing how well designed the house is, having these large windows all on this side to maximize the morning light, and it even adds to the ambient light leading towards your living space. So if you take a look over here, you have a fantastic view of your main living area and the high ceiling space. And you can easily fit another living room set over here. So you can imagine having your guests downstairs and having your family here in this second living area. And from here, let's now take a look at your master bedroom. This room is massive, but at the same time, there's so much room for you to put different kinds of furniture, and you even have a space here for a large bed. You can have your bed on this side or on this side or even on the other side. That's the advantage of having such a spacious area. You also have this beautiful and elegant tone for your hardwood flooring, and you have gorgeous cove lighting and such a high ceiling. This is easily about 9 feet or even 10 feet at the edges. And from this side, you have this large sliding door giving you a fantastic view of your pool space. On an added note, the windows are all quality PVC windows already, so they're very sturdy to support the tempered glass. So going out here, you see that you have a great view of your pool area. From your balcony space, let's now take a look at your master walk-in closet and bathroom. So your walk-in closet space is another room in itself. You have customized cabinetry on two sides of the room, and you have more than enough space here to have a small bench if you'd like for when you're putting on your shoes. And you already even have a split type air conditioning unit here because of the size of the space. So once we come inside, you see that it's very spacious. You have a double vanity sink space, a large mirror on this side. You have your shower enclosure over here, and it's also well ventilated such that you even have two windows that you can open on both sides. And you have this large window, but don't worry, in terms of privacy, it's tinted. And if you want, in the future, you can even have it frosted, or you can even install an additional curtain here if you'd like. In addition, you also have this spacious bubble bathtub area, and you have your toilet on the other side. And now let's head on out and let's take a look at the other bedrooms. So as a recap, we had one bedroom downstairs and then we had the master bedroom. So we can consider this the first bedroom and the bedroom downstairs as the guest room. And here you have the second bedroom. So the second bedroom and all of the bedrooms here in the second level all share the same beautiful hardwood flooring. And once again, they have cove lighting, beautiful LED pin lights, and you also have a split type air conditioning unit, and once again, the high ceiling. In addition, you have plenty of space here in terms of how you can position even a king-sized bed. And you have built-in cabinetry here, so you have a walk-in closet space already here. And you even have a built-in space here for shoes. You have a well-designed bath space. On an additional note, if you really want to keep the moisture out, you can even potentially install a small door here in the future. Okay, let's head on out. Okay, and right beside the second bedroom, you have the third bedroom. The third bedroom is more spacious than the last one, and it's positioned in the middle of the house. It's also quite cool because the main sunrise is coming from the other side and sunset is coming from the front of the house. So this room generally gets shielded throughout the day, but it's still well lit because of this large oversized window. And it also once again has built-in cabinetry here. So what you have here is the staircase leading to the attic space. A different design for the bath space. So it gives each room a different character. So, which is also excellent since you're going to have different occupants. Sometimes they're siblings and they have different personalities. So sometimes you have a different feel per room that you go into. Okay, and here's another unique feature of this house, such that you have a second level and then you have a third level where you have two more bedrooms. Bedroom 4 and bedroom 5, and then an access way towards your attic. So if you thought that you had a great view coming from your second living space and den area, you even have a better vantage point from here. So you can just imagine coming out from these rooms and having a great view of your living space. Okay. Now let's head on in. The fourth bedroom. So the fourth bedroom has a different character of its own because of this large window facing the front of the house. What's really nice about this is, because of the tint, you have a lot of privacy here, even with such a huge window. And it has this unique feature of having this walk-in study space. So you can imagine this is a great work from home setup, it's a great Zoom setup, and you can just imagine having a couple of people over here and a couple of tables, a couple of computers on this side, and just being so focused on your work but still so close to your family. And on this side, you once again have a built-in closet space. So you once again have the custom cabinetry, the shoe rack once again, and the bath space. So once again, you see that it has its own unique tiling, which is different from the other bathrooms. Okay, and now let's head on over towards the fifth room. This is really so unique, having this view of two living spaces from here. And here you have the fifth room, once again with a massive window facing the front of the house. Once again tinted for privacy. Once again, even though it went up sometimes for some houses, as you go higher up because of restrictions in terms of the total height of the house, the third levels sometimes get a bit lower in terms of the ceiling height, but that's not the case for this house. They were really able to design it well. And you have a closet space once again. And another bath space with its own different tiling. Okay. And now let's head on over towards the attic space. There. So you have a staircase leading up. So this serves more as a additional storage space or even a small study area if possible, because you can imagine just having some tables over here and putting some additional lights, because you also have built-in closet space already. You also have ventilation over here, and you have a split type air conditioning unit. And on this side, you even have a small bathroom. Since it already has a bathroom, ventilation, closet space, and its own split type air conditioning unit, you can really maximize this space as an additional bedroom or guest room if you need it. Now let's head on down.
For the property features, it has 5 bedrooms with 2 additional multi-purpose rooms, 7 bathrooms, a 5 to 6 vehicle carport, a swimming pool, a living room with a high ceiling, a formal dining room, a second floor den area, a main kitchen, a pantry room, a powder room, a staff and driver's room, a patio area, a koi pond, a private balcony, a service and laundry area, and all this in a secure community. Additional key features are Hans-Grohe fixtures, tempered glass, Duravit fixtures, an oven and cooktop already included in the main kitchen, and an automated gate.
If you want to know more about this property or visit it in person, just click the description below where you can get in touch with us to our email and number shown there. You can also send us a message on Instagram and Facebook. Once again, my name is Jake Bautista from MetroGuide Realty. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you clarity, quality, and convenience in finding a great Metro Manila home for you and your family.
Contact us today in the email and number shown here to schedule a property viewing. You can also click the description below for the property details. Don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you can get notified of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to bringing you and your family a great Metro Manila home.